Will she reunite with boyfriend Travis Kelce? Online flight trackers seem to think so. On social media, Taylor Swift fans and aviation journalists believe they have identified Swift's private jet labeled Love in the Air. It came from Australia's Sydney International Airport to Australia, Los Angeles' LAX airport. The flight departed at 2:30 am local time for transportation plans to Las Vegas with her boyfriend. NFL star Travis Kelce is celebrating the Super Bowl championship with his Chiefs teammates have not yet been revealed. Representatives of Swift Investiture, the world's only global private aviation company, did not respond. On to requests for comment. Swift's final song was still echoing in the ears of thousands of fans at the Air Corps on Monday night as the singer rushed aboard a private jet at Sydney Airport, perhaps embarking on a much-considered journey. Hesitate to meet Kelce with a final bow at the end of her sold-out show in front of an 82K Sydney audience. Taylor Swift ended her final year as towards show in Sydney with a heartfelt thank you to her fans. The globally famous music star who performed for shows Attack or Stadium expressed gratitude to her Australian fans for showing our immense love and support. Swift told the crowd, "You guys being here makes me feel like I'm the first artist to play for shows at Accor Stadium." Dressed in blue sequins, the crowd roared. The lights flickered, confetti fell, Swift disappeared beneath the stage, and her journey to the other side began. Her planned trip to reunite with Kelce, Kansas City Chiefs in Las Vegas has sparked fans' imaginations as over the past several days Travis Kelce has reportedly broken many of Swift's rules when he had fun late into the night at Excess nightclub. About an hour after the Sydney concert ended, that FL journalists were near the private jet area of Sydney Airport when minivans drove up and people entered the gate area as for arrived. 5 people carrying large black umbrellas obscured the person's view. There is a lot of unique evidence for that FL to confirm that it is music superstar Taylor Swift. First, the familiar black umbrellas followed music superstars around the world, not to mention the long line of the singer's favorite black Range Rover. In addition to her signature blonde hair, Swift also wore a Travis Kelce hat as well as 8087 bracelet. The flight carrying Taylor Swift is expected to land at Los Angeles Airport in 13 hours. If she leaves Sydney the evening after the concert, she will comfortably go to Las Vegas and meet Travis there. The source at Sydney Airport said Taylor Swift has been traveling the world in recent weeks. Before going to Asia, she attended the Grammy Awards in Los Angeles, winning her 14th Grammy, record-breaking 4th Album of the Year award for Midnight. The show was watched by nearly 17 million people. She also made the surprise announcement that our next album will be ready for release in April. Then came for concerts in Tokyo and a return trip to America for the Super Bowl. Swift and Kelce went to Australia after the Chiefs won a worthy victory. The music star will have a month of rest before flying to Singapore to continue his tour. This is truly a necessary time for the wedding couple. Previously, there was much information that Travis and Taylor would take a private vacation in Spain after an exciting time. An Australian Swiftie has showed a clip to social media capturing the jaw-dropping changes to Taylor Swift's hair as she performed in Sydney on Monday. Swift began her concert with her long blonde hair styled perfectly straight around her shoulders. However, as the night went on, Swift's hair became increasingly wavy. She was later seen sporting a wild and frizzy mane, presumably due to the muggy weather. Sydney's humidity versus Taylor's here. The transformation of Swift's hair, she wrote next to the clip. Many of her fans quickly went wild over the hilarious footage and took to the comments section to offer their thoughts. This was validated. "It is so hard to be cute in Sydney's weather." One fan joked. In the second person added, "I went to the Melbourne show and was thinking this the whole time." The pop superstar has been switching things up a bit during the Australian leg of her record-breaking Eras tour on Sunday, just like she did it Friday and Saturday. Shows the anti-hero Senior 34 played and bash up with multiple different tracks for her surprise songs portion of the show. At her latest show, the first mashup was of her beloved vault track Is It Over Now from 1989, Taylor's version, and I Wish You Would also from 1989, which she played on her acoustic guitar. During the second mashup, she performed Haunted, first released on third album Speak Now, an Exile off her Folklore album. Taylor Swift could enter her hype man era if her biggest fan has anything to do with it. Flav, also known as King Swifty, has spent years gushing about the love story hitmaker and showing his endless support by attending her concerts and wearing her merch, and now he's ready to collaborate. The 64-year-old rapper and hype man, real name William Jonathan Drayton Jr., said he would drop everything to work on a song with the Grammy winner. "I would be in the studio in a second," he told DailyMail.com exclusively. "I would love to work with her. I would lay a track down at any time," he continued. "If she called me at 3:30 in the morning, I would roll up at 3:45. It's All Love Fleet has slowly cemented himself as one of Taylor's biggest fans for the Swifties, having been vocal about his admiration for her, including brandishing her friendship bracelets and merchandiser countless events. Just last month he hailed her as one of the most influential artists of modern times, speaking to Billboard while dressed in an era as tour-inspired hoodie. He enthused, "She's one of the most important and influential artists of our time." The New York native first met Taylor at the iHeartRadio Music last March, where he managed to take a selfie with the singer. He then went on to attend multiple shows on her Ears tour, starting with her Detroit concert in early June, before singing along at SoFi Stadium in Los Angeles in August. And unlike some fans, Flav was lucky enough to attend her Taylor Swift's tour premiere in Los Angeles back in October. At the time, Flav revealed that he ran into Taylor's father, Scott Swift, in the lobby of the AMC Theater at the Grove, which was using all 14 of its screens to play her films simultaneously. The rapper and hype man shook hands with Taylor's dad before they swapped friendship bracelets, with Scott giving him a colorful bracelet while Flav traded him an edgy all-black design that matched his outfit. Flav made the friendship bracelets and traded them with Papa Swift, yet can just call him Flavor Flav now, he joked in a caption on social media. Congratulations on changing the entertainment industry. Taylor Swift, the Eras tour film. During an interview with Hot 97.0 in the morning back in January, he made his first declaration that it is he who has been deemed King Swifty. "Yes, I am a Swifty," he said. "Not only that, but I got a new name now, King Swifty." The Harder Than You Think MC has even gone as far as to reveal that his favorite song is Bad Blood. "I mean, that's about everybody's relationships or everybody's families or everybody's friendships. It's like, you know, I used to be good friends, now you did something to me, now we got bad blood, look what you've done," he explained. And Flav shared how he had always been a big fan of her music following his initial meeting with the Shake It Off singer-songwriter. The legendary rapper attended the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame induction ceremony in November, rocking in 1989 Taylor's version-themed cardigan. Speaking to Net.fl at the event, Flav said every lyric that she spits out relates to life. More recently, Flav and Taylor ran into each other at the Grammys and even posed for a few photos together. "The discussion at the Grammys was about me congratulating her on all her success," he told People, "and me being a big fan of hers, a big supporter of hers. Having her acknowledge that her fan base Swifties gave me a name, King Swifty. I said, you know, they call me Kings with Phi." She said, "I know. Yo," when I heard her say that, that was huge for me. American Taylor Swift fans were left reeling after a video from one of her Australian concerts went viral. The global mega star 34 has been impressing Swifties in Melbourne and Sydney with a string of epic concerts, with the tour Down Under set to come to a close on Monday night. The much-awaited shows have seen upwards of 80,000 fans descending on the sold-out stadiums as Swifty Mania has taken the country by storm, and a time-lapse video showing the masses from Sydney's Accor Stadium crowding onto trains at Olympic Park Station after the concerts has stunned international fans. Crowds, which also included Blink-182 fans from a gig at the neighboring Kiddos Bank Arena, were seen pouring into the station before being quickly swept onto trains. The trains were seen leaving every few minutes, with the huge number of concert-goers seamlessly being ferried on to them to get them home, and the footage left some American fans with a sense of envy as they told how post-concert travel isn't always as smooth back stateside and admitted their jealousy. One wrote, "Was absolutely amazed by how well this was handled at Olympic Park and the McG last week. Can only be jealous as an American. Transit rocks." Another said, "Hi, North American here. Most stadiums have zero access to public transportation and are not walkable. You are fortunate. Hope this helps." A third penned, "I sometimes travel an hour to a concert or a sporting event because I live in a very rural area.